from a farm to a supermarket, then onto a plate. But up to a third of all food eaten never reaches the table. In a world where 1 in 9 people go hungry, reducing the amount which is wasted is seen as a moral imperative. It's also about sustainability. Food that's thrown away ends up in landfills, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions. Now, there's a movement to get chefs around the world to be at the forefront of reducing food waste.
Those of us in white coats, we cook a lot of food, we use a lot of energy, we use a lot of water, and we make a lot of waste. And so we have a particular responsibility to the larger society, to the planet, to make sure that we're doing well in each of those categories.
What's called the Food Waste Challenge is being launched by the World Chefs Association and 2 other partners. The Feed the Planet initiative encourages chefs worldwide to start measuring the amount wasted from their kitchens and make a commitment to cut the mountain of discarded food. That's in addition to a new curriculum for student chefs to teach them sustainable practices, from sourcing local produce to more efficient management of the energy used in kitchens. RETASTE, a pop-up not-for-profit restaurant in Stockholm, is taking the idea one step further. It's serving up 7-course meals using only produce from supermarkets, which is usually thrown out. This menu includes pasta made from stale bread that's been ground down and mixed with flour.
Most restaurants are inherently very unwasteful. The bottom line relies on being very careful with what you have and using every part of every product. So chefs are a wonderful way to really engage people in reducing their food waste. And if we can get lots of chefs thinking like this and talking about it, that's the key thing. Lots of chefs think like it, but none of the guests actually ever know. If we can encourage the storytelling behind it, I think that's when we can hit the public.
It's hoped to get everyone, the cooks in the kitchen and their customers, to have a rethink about waste and how it can be turned into tasty meals.
Consumers also have a responsibility when it comes to food waste, and it can be as simple as making sure you don't cut off too much of the ends of a carrot when you're cooking, to finishing everything on your plate.
Ultimately, making a success of the chef's throwaway idea will depend on all of us. Florence, Looi, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.